Well, last week, if you joined us for Route 67, you saw a couple of scary prophets. You'll have to go back and watch them, but thanks to Matt and Josh for doing that, and hopefully we can bring them back again to join us for our Route 67 time. Well, the word last week was mentor that I picked up as I watched it, having someone to follow. We had Elijah and Elisha, and they joined in kind of a mentoring relationship, and one followed the other, and one led the other to become a better prophet, I guess, in the Old Testament. Now, we follow lots of people, and we've probably talked about this before. You follow different things. Maybe you have a favorite sports person that you follow. Maybe it's somebody who plays basketball, and you watch on YouTube all their fancy moves and stuff, and then you go out in your driveway and you try to imitate them. Which is a good thing to do. And so we have that. I sometimes watch cooking shows because I like to cook, and sometimes I'll try to cook things that I've watched on TV from the people that I follow. And I try to imitate them. Now, when we think of the word imitate, I've gone to Mexico quite a bit, and one of the things I bring back from Mexico is vanilla. Because the vanilla we buy in the store here is an imitation, or they say imitation vanilla. But in Mexico, I get real vanilla. Just a little side note there. So if we were to ask, who are we supposed to imitate? We would all say, well, we're supposed to imitate Jesus. But in the New Testament, it talks a number of times of other people inviting their followers to imitate them. One of the ones is a guy you're familiar with. He wrote half the New Testament, and his name was Paul, the Apostle Paul. And he had followers. And in 1 Corinthians 11, he tells some of his followers this: follow my example as I follow Christ. And so Paul followed Christ, and those that were coming behind him that he was mentoring, he said, if you follow me and I'm following Christ, you're going to be following Christ. So we're going to look at that in our little worksheet this week. Look at a few different people that were being imitated and that we were invited to imitate, and we'll see how they did that. And then we'll also ask a few questions about how do we imitate Christ in 2020. I hope you have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you in the near future. Have a great rest of your week.